Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever. I came here to Vellberg to look at our headquarters because it seemingly was upgraded. You remember maybe it was like a while ago it was like a little shed that looked like a little house in the prairie or something, but now it is actually like a more or less proper European style house. That's pretty decent, I would say, and we have a little bit of a figure there, like a person building railway tracks. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's cool. I mean, the the whole garden thing looks a little bit like lackluster, and maybe they could invent like a company logo. But otherwise, I mean, I don't want to complain too much. It looks pretty decent. It looks pretty decent. Right. So what did I do? While you have some little money, I just paid down our debt a little bit because I let the game run for a tiny bit to see how things work, and yeah, paid down 2 or 3 million of debt or so. You can see that we're making pretty good money if we're not spending it on investments and such. So about our financial situation, we don't need to worry too much. But I still want to go through a little bit here in the beginning just to review things and see if there's maybe here and there like something that we should upgrade or improve. So let's just take a look at things how they are. So here with the train station, this feels pretty good. There's not too much demand here for things to be upgraded. I think each train has enough capacity. Here we're bringing in the fuel, so let's take a look at that in general. So when it comes to supply, it's not great though, is it? It's kind of okay-ish, maybe. Maybe we need to look at the sources first. So let's take a look at the fuel thing. So when the fuel thing comes here, we have a huge amount of fuel in storage. So probably we're lacking capacity to transport it away. And here is one train coming with more oil. What are you? You're also going back with oil. You're coming to pick up some fuel. And you can carry 50. So we have enough here for 5 or so trains. Currently waiting at the fuel depot. That feels like we're definitely lacking a train. I think that's guaranteed. So that's gonna be this one. And we can copy that one and clone it. Just got the money for it. Very good. Okay, so one more train should be at least needed here. So then afterwards, the fuel is transported directly into the city center, right? Because the train station is here and it reaches probably all consumers, probably. Let's take a look here. Actually, no. Why did I think it reaches all consumers? It does not. It's stored here and then it decays probably also because this has like way too little storage capacity for fuel. Good to know. So large building would mean that this needs to be removed. I think for the beginning, street connection, station exit cargo. I want to build like cargo platforms. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to extend that out and then put like cargo building behind it probably. Yeah. Just now made a little bit of loss. Okay, let's see. Somebody could deliver something so we get money again. Should be any second. 16k, come on. Oh, for frick's sake. Usually our money is coming in pretty fast, so not too stressed about it. Yeah, we'll expand that out quite a bit. So now we have more fuel. That more fuel can be staying here. And I think that's probably okay for now, but probably we also want to increase the distribution then in accordance to that. So I think there was this thing that we could take a look at here. We have a capacity of whatever rate of 53, the annual throughput of 53. Okay. And then the fuel distribution should probably match that, right? It's only 35. I see. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but let's maybe say it does. If if it does, then we would have to increase it to also right in the 50 area. Alright, a little bit more than needed, but probably okay. I suppose so. Okay, so that will clear up the fuel situation maybe a bit. So what about tools? So tools are down here, and it feels like we probably also have an issue here where stuff is delivered here but not transported away fast enough. It's kind of not too bad, but maybe it could increase a little bit. So Vellberg. So let's take a look here. The tool distribution. So let's put like one more of them on there. I think that should be okay. But let's take also a look at the tool manufacturing. So we are producing quite a lot of tools, and there's a huge amount of tools stored here, so it feels like they're not transported fast enough by far. So the tool shipment line. I clone the vehicle, I guess. Right, then probably we also need to increase actually then the throughput here also. Let's just assume it will do that. Okay, that's probably... oh, we have a new ship. Wow, what a big one. Oh, we have a new train. Oh, that's very exciting. Okay, that is very exciting news. Let's start with the ship. I want to see that. Yeah, we need to move the filter here. No, we don't. I just want to... yeah, here, you can buy this one. 25. It can transport... oh, so we're comparing it to this one. We have 70. This one is 100. It can transport everything. It is much more expensive, but they can transport a lot more, and it's much larger. Huh. Exciting. Probably will not act on that yet. The new train, let's see about that. So we're using this one, we can probably hide. Can we do that somehow? Because it's kind of redundant, we never will build that again, I think. Okay, so the Prussian one. Faster. Twice as expensive, okay. But a lot more power. That's what's really counting, I think, because that will help us a lot when it comes to going up hills. Like, we have some hills that are tremendously hard to pull up. Like, especially this one is a nightmare. Look at this nonsense. How, like, it goes up here. Look at this. 12 kilometers per hour. Absolute nonsense. Can I say, when we added this one inline, and let's see, it has only 5 wagons, or 6 wagons even, like, it's crazy. So let's see, high 17 kilometers per hour, that's roughly what we are looking at here. So if I put the Prussian one here instead, and we removed this one, 35 kilometers per hour. That's a huge upgrade actually. That is really, really huge for those trains that need to go uphill here. And we could even add like a few more wagons probably without much of an issue. So if I added 2 more wagons here, we would still be 30. So upgrading that plus 2 more wagons, I think so, yeah. Okay, this is the noise oil line. Alright, I'm gonna take out loans here to facilitate that. I want to upgrade that. I think that's definitely going to be worth it. So upgraded number 10. So we have to manually upgrade them because I don't want to replace them, I think. Replace, edit. So this one and 1, 2 more to the front there. Done. Then can I edit 2 at the same time? I'm not sure. Oh, it seems like I can. And then 2 more. Okay, that's good. Then the next train that comes up here is the fuel trains, obviously. So let's take a look at those fuel trains for the fuel shipments. Yeah, edit those. Okay, we will buy 3 of the Prussian engines. Put them to the front. Okay, no wonder they're actually slow, because they have like a lot of wagons already. But that's okay. Upgrade it. So let's take, if what we're doing here is taking any effect. I feel like there's signals missing here, because like they're waiting here for a long time. They want to get onto this track and then down here somewhere probably. Why can't they not? Because why? I guess they want to go over there maybe? Why can you not go out? That's crazy. I feel like there's some issue here. Probably, yeah, there's no signals here on this side. So this, no, there are. But they are exit signals, I see. I think you want to have here some entrance signals maybe also. Like this. Not sure. We've never done that on any other station here yet. But I kind of feel like maybe that's the problem. Looks really goofy though. Okay, it's actually not the problem, is it? Okay, you should be able to go in a second, right? Because this one passed these signals here. When's the next signals coming up? Although already here. Okay. Okay, why did you turn around? Ugh. Okay, probably these entrance signals were a bad idea. Okay, okay. Send back. Because it makes them commit here really early on what path they want to take, and I don't like that. The ones on the right side are the entrance signals, so remove this and remove that. Okay, I'm not 100% sure on this yet, but let's just take a look at what I actually wanted to do, which is how this one goes up. And yeah, we have to stop here a bit. But this one goes 34 kilometers per hour. Very cool. Okay, we have a little bit of a traffic jam here in this area. Where do these fuel trains go? They go down south. Okay, I see. I mean, this turning circle is kind of nonsense, right? This is just like a kind of historic artifact, isn't it? It's, probably, yeah. I mean, this is not efficient, I guess, I agree, but also probably is only temporary while there's some trains here. So let's assume that is. Alright. Then let's repay a little bit our loan at least. But I want to keep a little bit money, because what I want to do next is replace these ones here. So we'll build a line that takes the planks from here to there. And that will be preparation for also bringing blanks over to here to make machines. And that is preparation for bringing machines to Neuss, because Neuss really does not get any goods currently. That makes it really slow to grow. So Vellberg is already catching up very fast, which is also the goal. I mean, Vellberg is kind of our kind of capital of the company, so we're kind of giving it priority, but we don't want to neglect the Neuss, which probably is the real capital of this area, at least temporarily. So we'll build cargo stations here and there. Probably this should be a through station, because we also want to deliver wood later on here. So let's go with that assumption. So on this side it's crazy, so probably it has to be on this side. It's much better, right? Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's start maybe with building the street, because I feel like that's gonna be otherwise the bottleneck. So we can go up here. Then we'll do something like this. Later on we'll remove that and then it will be nicer redone. Can I make that happen, make that nicer? No, I cannot. In that case, I will actually make that a little bit different. Okay, can you come out just a tiny bit more? Does not have to be so tight. In that case, if it looks ugly otherwise. Yeah, that's better. Good. Big cargo station. Maybe we'll already build it with 2 even. Just preparation. And what was the shortcut for going up? It's like, which one was it? Which button? Wanted to increase the level by 1 and see how it looks like, but I cannot see anymore what button it was. Because this looks kind of not ideal. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, we can redo it afterwards anyway. It's not a problem. But yeah, either way it has to be like, even if we moved it up, then there will be more terraforming down below. So it doesn't really help us either way. So we'll just place it and live with it. But yeah, this is in need of a little bit of adjustments. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Good. And yeah, then the crazy part will be to build a... So the question is how we will make it. Maybe we'll make this a through station also, and then like the trains that don't go to the station, they still pass through it, because I don't think having a terminus here is going to be very beneficial. I will probably build it like this here, but maybe we'll build it up here. I think that could be better. Yeah, it looks also really nice. Yeah, that does look really nice. Okay, so station here. And now the interesting part is going to be a bridge. So maybe we'll just kind of draw down how we'll build the line, because that kind of determines like where we actually want to build the bridge in the end. So we'll have to get a bit crazy here again. Can we make that lower? Nope. That's kind of the lowest it wants to go. Okay, like that. And then bridge could be probably here somewhere. That's my idea. Now, of course, that is pretty much better. Maybe if we move it a bit back, like kind of here. Okay, I mean here we don't have any ship passing through yet. Well, there's nothing afterwards, I think, here on the map. But nonetheless, I kind of don't want it to be completely too low so that it looks ridiculous. So maybe we'll increase it to this height, approximately. And that is roughly straight. Well, kind of okay, right? I would rather maybe move it like a little bit here, yeah. Okay, so we'll try to come out here. So then not increase it, but rather kind of keep it at the same level. Yeah. I think it's still increasing a little bit, right? Yeah, this is better. Maybe like even maybe it can also be decreasing already a little bit. Doesn't matter too much, but that's okay. That looks pretty decent. So we'll build it. And then we'll come over here, and here we want to go as low as possible. Well, not inside of the ground literally, of course, but kind of with the ground, ideally. And yeah, we can really draw this out a little bit further. Yeah, and that gives us enough room to make a nice curve, even though this is pretty much better when it goes straight. Yeah, the bridge looks a little bit wonky, but it's okay. Yeah, I mean, the guy had maybe a vodka bottle when he was building this, but that's okay. We'll go with this. Okay. Right. Then let's see. This one pretty straightforward. This one will be similarly straightforward. The other one, actually. So we'll come out here in parallel. We'll get it on here. And probably will allow switching here just in case it's needed. Yeah, that is pretty good. And then now we just have to get that line joined in here in a nice way that's not crazy town, like this. Okay, slowly moving down, moving up. Okay, that's good. So for now, probably not double tracking it completely, we'll just go kind of, well, we can go onto the bridge, whatever. What's the few 10,000 more, right? Okay. So the tool factory was upgraded already, so that's nice. It's like now we're producing and shipping as much that it actually goes to the next level somehow, which means it can produce more, I guess. Okay, we'll see if we can deal with that challenge of getting it to produce more. But let's firstly actually, well, we're actually helping it in the sense that we're maybe making the supply a little bit more reliable, hopefully. Okay, one thing I haven't considered here is how we are actually going to make it. How we're going to make it so that you can cross over here. Oh, a tram from Steam. That is very interesting as well, to build a tram network somewhere. Okay, we're also gonna allow crossing over here and there. Something like that. So what we're needing here is still kind of a way to get trains onto that, because right now it's not connected to our network. So as per our usual condition, we don't want to connect it like randomly and just build a, you know, shed for like locomotive somewhere on the random track, but we want them to have here in the city, and we have, for example, one here, and we have some up here and there. In each city basically we have one. But I don't want to build it like right next to factories. I think that's not completely realistic. I think the best place to join it, the line, would be up here somewhere, like to build it from here to down there, because anyway we want to connect this forest in the future. So this line is needed to be connected then. Probably. When we connect that forest, we would probably put the line on top here, probably, because we don't want to cross it, like, there's no need to cross it, really. Maybe we need to connect that forest up immediately, why not? It's only a little bit more money for this stuff, and then we have all the planning out of the way. So we definitely want it to be only single track, 120 is also fine. No need to spend more money than needed. So we'll place it right, like maybe a little bit off the street, so that we have space to expand it in case we want to build a second platform. So that's good. And then like this, and that should be connected. Yeah, it is. So then let's see. Yeah, we're digging up that hill, that's okay. Wow, that's crazy. There's such a big hill here. Okay, you'll have to climb it though. I don't want you to flatten the whole hill. Okay, and here we are going along there. And now we're gonna join to the backside here. Okay, come on. I first have to go out, I guess, and then I have to join. Once those two things. Okay, we're a little bit elevated here, I guess, but that's kind of fine. So we'll try to follow the road more or less. Directionality at least, follow it. And then here we can already curve upwards a bit. Yeah, like this, and then here we make a nice turn and a crossing and all that good stuff. So this looks perfect. And now we'll just kind of connect these two up just out of, yeah, that we wanted to be connected up. So that is probably, where we connect them up best way. Maybe up here in that area. Maybe. So we'll just kind of give like a quick pathway that goes here, connects over there, and then also we'll connect that in here. This is more for now pro forma that everything is connected up. That's the goal. Does not have to be super high speed or whatever. And then here we're routing it basically down here, yeah, why not? So we'll come out there, probably like this. Like that, yeah. And then here, signal. Probably here and there and here and there for now. I guess those are too few signals and whatnot, but there's gonna be literally one train on that route for now, at least on that bottom, on the top half. So this should be fine. Okay, let's not delay. Let's build roads, trains. So you come here, you go there. That's the idea. So noise station here we can already rename. That's gonna be the noise forest station. And the branch one, that's gonna be the noise sawmill. Right, so full load any, and this is gonna be the noise wood transport. By the way, I remember, because I just recorded the episode like a little while ago, the last one, that probably we didn't actually adjust the every loading here on these ones, on these ore transports. Did we? The oil lines, factory, wood transport, coal, steel machines. Yeah, see, this one should be full loading. There's no reason you should be running empty ideally. Crude transport is fine. Fuel transport here is also terrible. Oh my god, that's also probably one of the reasons why things are not working so well. Yeah, just please wait. The distribution actually is not the big thing. That's just the... Yeah, they can also wait though. Grain transfer. I think that makes sense if they anyway wait. Maybe not so long, because maybe they just wait for the ship otherwise too long. If it's half full, then they can at least deliver it already. Right. The ore transport and stuff. What was the one I was thinking about that we introduced last episode? Yeah, it was that steel transport. We didn't put it correctly. Okay. So now we have a new one, which is the noise noise forest or something. What do we call this new line? Terrible with the naming. Noise wood transport. I think it's called logs, not wood. So let's call it that. Logs transport. Fine. So we'll build a new train all the way down here in the depot. It's a bit weird that when you have something in here that you cannot build, that you cannot buy a train. Should we buy the new ones? I think there's no reason except for cost. Yeah, I think we can probably do one. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Yeah. And put that on the noise logs transport line. All right. Yeah, it's excited. It's excited. You hear it? Good, good. All right. I'm excited too. So that'll increase production here tremendously. So we still actually need those wagons to transport some parts here, like the wood up here, because we didn't build a station here. I don't know, I forgot about it. Because currently the wood from back there is still transported by ship here, and then so on and so on. So we'll keep that part. What we will not do, however, is a bit something else. So we'll take this line, manage the line, and we will say, yeah, they don't full load here anyway. So they're currently transporting stuff down, and these ships here on the logs shipment line, manage line, they have a transfer over here to that one, to the noise transfer. Yeah, noise transfer. So this is noise east. Yeah, let's call that noise logs harbor, and noise west. That also still noise? Are you kidding me? That's noise still? How is that noise? Well, it's kind of is, I guess. Okay, sure. Looks harbor pickup. All right, for now, let's. Those lines will be redundant. Is my point. So yeah, again, like here, not you. Are they also picking up stuff here? I was thinking to remove that harbor actually. They are already picking up stuff here. Yeah, we should deliver that by rail as well in the future. Okay, so anyway, like the log ships, you guys. Right, you don't go to transfer. Just stop it. You're not transferring anything over there. That means the planks should no longer be picked up. You just immediately go away. And that means that the demand here for planks will also be decreasing a lot. Okay, we need also more of those. Man, we're losing so much stuff here if they're not transporting them fast enough. Alright, so intermediary solution. Let's increase it. So the noise logs transport, noise logs shipment. How do you call these guys? Logs, planks, and harbor transfer. Okay. Anyway, that's not quite accurate anymore. It's just the logs, harbor transfer, harbor transfer. So we definitely need much more of them. Yeah, we'll get rid of them eventually, but now it's not the time. So next up, again, I just buy a stupid vehicle? So another Prussian one, even though probably here it's definitely not needed. So we'll transport planks. We'll also do them on flat cars. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, we forgot the line, of course. So new line going from here to there. Very, very short. So this is not the annex. This is the noise tool factory. And then you are going on to that new line. And that's going to be called the noise planks to tools. Well, let's do it like this for now. Alright, it has to one time do like a bigger round, but that's fine. And it should now find a way to put like stuff here, because now this line has demand. Yeah, it does. So we can see that it puts the planks here. There should no longer be any planks put here, ideally. Okay, good. So we don't have issue with storage right now. It's still a lot of storage here, and I think this line will be very quick because we have a fast train and it's short distance, so I'm not really that worried about it being full. So about that wood train, it also should hopefully come and pick up the first logs here, and probably this station will also not be overwhelmed much. Alright, then let's repay a little bit the debt. Seems we have the money for it. And then let's figure out where our trains are. So we first have that logs shipment, noise logs transport line. Okay, where are you hanging out? Where is that? Why are you here? Where are you trying to go? My friend. Noise logs transport. Logs transport. You need to be up there. And you are somewhere completely elsewhere. God knows what you are doing. Can I just tell them to turn around? I mean, maybe they... Oh. I think maybe they cannot... Yeah, they cannot go... Okay, they cannot go right here, basically. They cannot go right up here. They can only go right into the passenger station. Ugh. I see. Okay. I mean, that explains it, at least. I mean, that's only a one-time problem, I guess. So they're taking a little bit the scenic route. Do we mind that? It's okay, I guess. So we'll just enjoy a little bit our ride together as the finale to this episode. Looking around the environment a bit, seeing what's up. These new engines, if there's open track, they're quite nice. Going 50 kilometers per hour is a big upgrade. And there's a colleague in the old engine. So they look much nicer, right? Like they are more closed up, not so open to the environment. Oh, there's two signals right here. Let's fix that. That seems unnecessary. Okay, where are we heading? We're heading over the bridge in a second. Okay, there's another older train that will make us wait. Ah, ooh, that's a tight one. They allowed us to pass here through. It's quite interesting. I would not have expected. don't see any of the ships here. Let's look at the other side. Yeah, at very distance. This is a very low bridge, it seems, yeah. Didn't anticipate that any ship traffic would go to that lake. I mean, ship traffic anyway is like the past technology. We're already using trains, so why should we invest in ships, really? And now we're here on the home stretch, back on the right side of the map. And we just wanted to like test out this train a little bit and took a little bit more scenic route. Now we're going through the forest here. Very steeply uphill, but no problem at all. Where are we going so far uphill here? Is there another bridge? Did I miss something? I think there's a bridge, right? Yes. Oh, what a beautiful one. One of the best bridges we have, I think. Definitely. Look at this. Very nice. Let's get out of the grass here. How do I get back up? How did I lower myself like so low? The camera doesn't want to go up. That's a bit strange, but hey, okay. So let's see where we're going. Making our way. Money is still an issue after we pay down our debt, but it shouldn't be too long that we pay it. I hope that when we arrive, that we should make some money in the bank. My goal is to, of course, pay down the debt a little bit. We're playing the game a little bit fast and at low speed, so we're constantly spending money, but I think we're so highly profitable it's not a big deal. Like if you just let the game run for 10 minutes, we'd have no debt at all, so I don't feel it's a big issue. And here we are, just where we started. So just to turn here left was such a big problem for us. So maybe we should really consider that we want to relocate maybe that place, how do you call it, like that depot for the trains, maybe relocate it somewhere else. I think that would be sensible. Alternatively, we could have like kind of a circle where they could go left and then kind of turn right somewhere. I think that might be the easier solution. We could also move the passenger station, then we have more space in that place to move things. I'm not sure yet. So firstly we have to go up to, what is this thing called up there? I'm not sure yet. Deadlocked here? Hopefully not, right? Looks kind of deadlocked. Let me just double check that. Is that deadlocked? It sure looks like it. Guess the game is confused as I am. Okay, so you cannot get out because there's no space here. You cannot get in here because there's no signals here that would separate that. So we can fix at least that part. Okay, and then here we can put more path signals. Maybe that would help. Maybe that's also one of the reasons why we have a little bit money problems, that things were not working for a little bit here. Yeah, so that slowly should fix things. Okay, so let's get back on the horse. Sorry buddy, you have to wait for a second. It seems like I also have to wait for a second because you're blocking me or something. But sure, why can we not proceed to the next one? The next one, because this one was still inside of it, maybe? But what is the problem here, really? Like, I'm not sure. Why can I not proceed to that signal? I should be able to. Like in my view, this signal should be working. Oh, this is kind of annoying that I closed that window. So why can I not proceed to the next signal here? I'm not sure. What's the deal? So these signals tell me entry. This one entry. These ones. I mean, maybe, yeah, it's because, okay, I think because I could not proceed back here. I think that was why I was blocked. It didn't see like how it could go to its destination, then it's like stopped at the earliest signal somehow. I'm not sure. At least that's my thought. That would be a bit weird, but maybe that's how the game works. Yeah, I think we're hopefully approaching the era where the trains are powerful enough that we can actually use tunnels or bridges in a halfway efficient manner. Currently they take up a huge amount of space. I mean, to be fair, in reality they also do. So yeah, the game is blocking that train also from proceeding, even though there's a free path, because we're now turning left, so yeah, the dispatcher is smart about this, I suppose. Maybe he's a little bit too cautious, but at least he is not crashing trains. And yeah, we're pulling pretty well up these hills. And now we're going to pick up some wood. Okay, it was worth at least tagging along here because we saw a few problems that we could fix along the way. That train, that is also... Oh my god! Oh my god! Why doesn't he like do the pipe at least to get that bear off the track? Alright, lots of logs here. Very good, very good. So let's load them on, guys. Alright, and let's proceed. Yeah, heavy load. But we're going downhill a little bit. No, now we're going uphill. Okay, I kind of switched out of there for a second, accidentally. So let's see. Yeah. No problem at all, really. I mean, that's fine. This is quite a drop here and then quite the acceleration afterwards. Wow. That they allowed me to build this? Crazy. But with enough speed we can come up here pretty okay. And yeah, we're going full speed now. Perfect. That's the route across the mountain, I think, to the other crude oil, which we could also connect. We found out that we can do tunnels, so maybe that's a good project also to tackle, to increase the production. Maybe when we want to work on plastic, maybe that's the right opportunity. Right now we're still in the process of trying to build, not tools, I forgot what the name was, machines. We want to build machines for noise. I wonder what machines they need anyways. They want goods and machines. What are they making there? Maybe... I mean, if this is like kind of a Swiss Alps kind of scenario, then maybe they're making watches, so machines for watches, and then goods. I don't know what goods are. And we are almost here. Oh, really dug this station in, right? What an approach here. And there's a huge amount of stuff here also waiting for the other train to come in and pick up. It should be on its way. Yeah, this should increase the production here on this factory quite a lot, actually. So, the other train should be more or less right behind us, so let's double check that. So this is gonna be the plank to tools line, I guess. Where are you? Yes, it's coming in here right behind us. So basically we're waiting for it currently. But let's increase the speed here. I want to see that as well. because also this is already more than full and we're probably, yeah, we're losing stuff because it's too full. So please come a little bit faster. Alright, here's our buddy. Okay, putting the stuff on quickly enough, and off we are. So let's take a look at that new bridge. Looks pretty much like we're almost level here. It's quite nice. Like we're approaching downwards towards the river, but we're kind of leveling off and staying in the high ground. Yeah, it's well integrated here, I think. That looks quite nice, but very steep going back up. Okay, it also has like a little bit of a steepness right in the middle somehow. Not ideal, as I said. The guy was very liberal with the afterward vodka when he was building that, but hey, that's okay. Was saving. Okay, finally this factory gets its next delivery. They were already thinking we abandoned them because the production was completely ceased due to this nonsense with the trains. But now it's picking back up. Indeed. Yeah, it's picking back up, and this train should not take too long to get the next delivery. I think these trains are going to be quite efficient because they're short distance trains here. I just want to double check that we said it should wait. We did not. So full load here, please. And then logs. Yeah, here we said it should wait, but obviously there is enough stuff that it should not need to wait very long. Indeed not. Yeah, we're way over with our capacity. So yeah, I think we'll call it a very successful episode here. Thank you for watching and joining me on this little ride along and all the building, and see you next time when we hopefully then connect the planks to the machine factory so that we can then build machines. See you next time. Bye.